because I was working inside the tank. I think I might end up having to add maybe a little bit of water in there. And that is why I have a bucket. So basically what you guys are doing is you guys are watching me as I work on the tank, do stuff like that. And I'll actually answer some of your guys' questions on my other screen, which is right over here. So let's get this party started, shall we? Just one's waiting, but I'm already live. It's the same. Huh. Here's the bucket. Fill it up with some water. I don't like filling it up too much. It overflows and gets on my carpet. It makes it really hard for me to work in there. But if I can't help it, I can't really help it, you know? I have like an overflow tray in the back where all the water will go to. Or otherwise it just drips on the carpet here. I wanted to deal with that. But that's a future issue, you know? Something I gotta deal with later. I always keep the bucket outside on my door. So let's get started here. I actually put the skulls on the side of the tank here to give you a little more wazam, you know? Try and make it look better here and there. Give it more of a unique feature. And actually, behind this, the sump I built, I'm just using the regular motor, which you can get off of any fish filter. Let me turn on the light here. Give me burst. Whisper, right here. Really good fish filter. I really like it. And actually, you guys need to see this when it's like dark in here. I mean, I know it's bright from the sun over there, but look at that. Nice pure pink. And what light I'm using is a desk lamp that was pesky over there. I'm using that right here. It really works great. And the cool thing is, it really is kind of like waterproof, sort of. I mean, if the light bulb breaks, they will be electrocuted if the lamp is in the water. That's my only issue with that. Thought about changing it to like an auto-timed light, you know. But there's the Grammy right there, swimming. You can see him right here at the bottom. Let's feed him. Let's see if we can get some of those tadpoles and fish up there. I just feed them right here. That way I can pet them, you know. Oh. Oh! Sakes! Great. Last time I spilled on the carpet, I was able to clean up, sort of. I keep forgetting to put the lid back on. I just usually end up vacuuming it later. Try and filter out any of this garbage. Small pieces on the carpet. Okay, so this one's good. So that thing is, I'm missing the feeding. And that is one of the downfalls of having your water like that. It actually flows up, making it so the other ones can't see it. You heard about my future video. I wanted to try and level this a little more. I have a rag here I use. Basically, the Grammy eats when the wire's in the middle. Some tadpoles do crawl up here when I put it a little bit higher. I think about actually lowering it a little. Like this little guy here. Oh, man, I missed him. But fish food does spill. That's just one of the issues with having a tank like this. You forget to do stuff. And stuff. I usually set that there. This is actually for a friend. It's her fish bowl, my cousin's. She wanted a couple tadpoles. She had some in there last night, and oh, hey! Sorry, I didn't notice you. Yeah, I actually have a few tadpoles. I have a Grammy in here as well. Hopefully tomorrow I'll be getting some more fish and stuff. To be honest, the fishing, by my personal opinion, is very relaxing to have. Oh, by the way, that reminds me. Give a shout out to Wakeboard Baller. I couldn't really understand that. Wakeboard Baller. His vids are really funny. I do like them. So I know you guys might not be watching now, but if you guys who watch out their videos not live, check out his channel. It's really good. God, my armpit's itchy. Let's see if I can grab a tadpole though. Got one. Just flopping around. Gotta make sure your hand has a little water in it so he can breathe. That guy's really cute. There you go. But when I do have the tank overflowed like this, water does eventually evaporate. I just spilled my fucking fish food. Dang. I'm going to talk to you guys about some of the stuff I use. I was actually pretty new to this fish tank stuff, and I had right here. Good old 5 gallons, what I used to have. Now imagine all the tadpoles in there in this, with that Grammy and a crawdad, which I accidentally killed with the transfer. Now imagine that. I mean, it was pretty holistic. That's probably going to my sister here soon. I mean, the night mode, when it's dark out and you look up, if you look at the bubbles, it actually looks really cool. It looks like lava dripping down because the bubbles end up turning red. Oh, yeah, that's the stuff I do. I don't have an algae thing, not anymore since the crawdads dead, so I'm not really using this. I don't really have to feed the tadpoles, but I kind of do feed them some food, fish food. They love it. Saying the Grammy there when it flows down, he usually goes down there and get it. I don't think he likes coming up here. I mean, compared to the little one, the big one's like huge. This is 50. That one right there is 5 or 10 gallons. Yeah, that one's 5. This thing here is 50. So you can imagine that's a pretty big space. He's still getting used to it, but he's gotten pretty used to it now. That bubble jet is not where it's supposed to be. Here's a good example of me working on this. But the fish food I do feed them right here is Cobalt Aquarium. You can get these at the dollar store pretty cheap, about $1 at Dollar General here in my small town. So I can feed them. This I have to get from Walmart. And when I do, if I do a water change, I do that once in a while. I really don't have to do it now since I have the tadpoles in there. They clean the aquarium. I usually use this. All you have to do is 3 drops in that 5-gallon tank. But since this thing's about 50, you're supposed to do about, you don't have to do that much. But I usually pour it in my homemade sump, which if you go and check out my last video, you'll see about the sump, which is in the back here. And if you guys didn't see it and you don't want to see it, I'll explain how the sump works. Basically, you have this hose here, which is hooked up to the pump, which came from this, which I did have on the 5-gallon. I don't really need it on there anymore. The water is pumped up through there, that hose, to the back where I have this sump that I built. I used caulk, and I live in Michigan, but I used caulk, which I actually use the hose. The water actually goes down there to the bottom. And that one, when I was testing it, it was the opposite way. It dripped down the top, went through the bottom. I had the pump in the thing. But now it's different because bigger tank and all that. I wasn't really expecting to change it. But here's what I have in it. Oh, what state do you live in? Wisconsin. Dang. Dude, if you ever come to Michigan, let me know. Email me or something. Actually, send me a friend request to my Facebook. It's in the description, the link to my Facebook. And let me know if you ever come to Michigan. By you here, maybe you can do a duo YouTube video here. But as I was saying, the sump actually, I had where it dripped down. I had to pump it, but I had to switch it. It's actually sealed tight here. But I can lift it if I ever have to work on the sump or anything. But basically, in this sump now, the water rises from the bottom. So I flip the filter pads. The water rises from the bottom. And actually, the pressure's so big, the hose at the top, it's pushed through. And it goes behind that wreath there. By the way, it's an amazing centerpiece for this tank. I absolutely love it. And it actually goes up. Now, I'm actually going to show you guys an example of me working on this tank. Because that hose came off when I was actually adjusting everything. Because I'm still new to this tank. This real quick. And I got a new. No, I didn't. I'm just checking my social media here. Facebook. My dad, Truckerman Vlogs, just loved it. But I'm going to show you a great example of me working here on my tank. I'm actually going to work on it from the side right now. It's better when I work on it from the front, but I want you guys to see an example of me working on it. But I do need to get like a cloth in the back because, you know what, I think I'll just let it drip I mean, it's going to do it anyway, so I might as well. Sometimes I do have to replace the cock because the pressure in the sump is too great. But see what I mean when the water overflows? It just goes right in that thing there. In the back. You can hear it kind of dripping. I'm going to pose that hose out. Yeah, but see how it's overflowing? It actually drips from the top here because this is just a piece of plastic. It's not like strapped down on the thing. Oh, I can't see your guys' questions. There we are. Oh no, I wasn't gonna quit YouTube, and I can't see that. Sorry. I thought about it, you guys. I really felt kind of sad at the time. This site has the light overheated. The light bulb's going out, I'm thinking, or something. My hands are wet, so I'm not going to mess with that right now. It's a little dark in the fish tank. But you can see water's dripping down the side. I have like a washcloth up here. Oh, that water here is warm. Let's see what I mean by it goes down on my carpet. Right past my Titanic limited edition VHS case. That's just one of the issues you end up facing. Oh my god. The sump here is about to overflow. Sometimes the hose comes loose. You're trying to deal with issues like this. Oh, I feel a little dreadful. Hi, little buddy. Ah! Just burned myself on the water heater. See what I mean? It's like easier to get in there when you go around. I'm really having trouble here. I gotta go in front. I'm so sorry, guys. That's why the light bulb's loose. There we are. Shine it right here. Oh, Dobie? Come here, girl. The dog's outside our neighbors. Come on. YouTube wants to see you. Fine, come here, you know. I can't see the pictures you're sending. Just send them through me for Messenger. Right here's my baby girl. I think she wants to know. She loves laying on my bed. But I gotta work on this. As I said, this is a great example of some of the issues you have to face. Basically, if you want your tank to seem perfect enough, you run into issues like this. And heck, check out DIY Fisherman. That guy's really good at what he does. Really good dude. But basically, after I got all done, I don't move the thing all the way back yet because I still have this right here. The hose. You can see me dangling, which has to go back where it goes. Basically, after I get everything in, I plop the reef back where I wanted it, which is the centerpiece for this aquarium. And the tadpoles are just like coming to nip up at me. See, one just came to me. There he goes. As soon as I get that done, I dip my hand in and just move the rocks back. And all the water that comes out the back goes in the tray. The front here is just like loosely attached. So the top plastic piece. So you're going to see a lot of issues of that. And see what I mean? The hose comes out. That's just the issues you're facing. I forgot to tuck the hose and it just came out. It's actually important that these hoses are at the bottom. That's kind of why I stuck in the wreath the way I did. That way it didn't come out. But I forgot to tuck it in the top here. So. Oh wait, it's kind of like joined here. I don't know if that's how you would say it. But. Oh, you can hear the water splashing there. Oh, I'm not giving my phone number out. Just send it for me through Messenger. My Facebook link is in the description below. You'll see it under the social medias label. Or otherwise I might, but I'm just not one to give my phone number out so easily. I mean, I would, but the thing is, it's YouTube. I don't want a bunch of random strangers calling me, you know? And the Facebook is actually my YouTube Facebook, not my personal. So, if you don't have Facebook, you have Gmail, right? My Gmail is in the description below. If you can send it to me through Facebook, send it through me Gmail, Twitter, any of that. Just tag me into it, you know? I'm actually trying to just, yeah, thanks. Because I'm not trying to be mean here. It's just, I don't think you would want people randomly calling you, you know? Or any of that, or randomly texting you. I mean, I know this YouTuber who gave out her phone number. She kept getting dick shots from these creepy ass men. You know? I just don't want to get random creepy shots. Share this stream, please. I'd love to get new viewers. I'd love to get new subscribers. You know? There, the hose is in place. You can see I can actually adjust the bubble flow from this adjustable bubbler here. I can make it go really big. Can make it go really small. See, you're getting like one bubble per second. I like to make it so it just flows up. That way tadpoles can go and rub it. And like I said, you're going to run into a whole lot of messes. And you want to keep the front of your tank not like all wet. I mean, I'm going to rub my hand up here. See that? My hand's just like soaked. So here's what I do. I always have a rag here, which I keep in the car that's sometimes always floods. And I actually just go along the grass. And this is kind of how I clean it. Go along here. And this tank was actually a gift from a friend of mine. He really knows a lot about fish. And he just told me I had to get a filter. I mean, I can't afford much since I'm poor all hell for being 16. Yeah, see, you agree. It's weird. But I'm poor to all hell from being 16, like I was saying. And I can't afford stuff. So I DIY it. So I made a DIY sump. Round of applause. Yay! But I always just go along, clean this tank, clean the sides here. And I have a towel that I keep on my plugs here. That way they don't short circuit. Just go along here. Just dries off the tank. That way there's no marks. I'll just go along here. See how it goes. Makes the glass nice here. I usually go in circles like this because it runs bar to the bottom if it doesn't dry it. I always like to use different parts. Oh, you left. Oh well. Some people will watch us later. Oh, by the way, if you're watching this, leave a like, please. It'd be amazing. And I'm just thinking here, what I mean about this. Or if you just went to a new tab, I don't really care. It's good for you. Right, just checking your Gmail. Just don't leave me. No, seriously, send me the pic. I really like to see him. Well, water does drip down in the back. I have this flood plate here where my sump is. Tower with the plugs. Anyway, see what I mean by LG does get wet a lot. The front does, and it does. You have a rag up here to clean it, and a towel back here to dry it. Anyway, now let's get back to the important issue here. This thing is freaking awesome. The coral reef here just makes amazing thing. Centerpiece. All the fish and tadpoles love it. I really love this coral reef in here. I really love this tank. And the friend that gave it to me, he's absolutely amazing. He's probably one of the best aquarium keepers I know. And I'm actually just right now checking around, checking my inbox here. So he did send it. Awesome. Holy crap, that is a big bass. I never caught a bass. I'm sad. But I do plan on going fishing here for some small fish to add to the aquarium here soon. Because it's almost winter. It's going to be winter here soon. You know. But that bass was nice. Let me just say. That thing's huge. I've never really caught a bass. That's why I'm so sad. But if you're listening to this still and just emailing, that bass was awesome. I have to say it's really big and all that. Oh wow, that's really big. I'm thinking about actually doing a giveaway if I reach 200 here. I'm not sure of what for. I just want to get a giveaway. I mean, I'm glad I have 100. Oh, you're welcome, dude. That bass was huge. I never caught a single bass in my life. But share the stream. Let's get more viewers here. It'd be awesome. Leave a like. Subscribe if you aren't. Yeah. This phone guy. I actually have a skull right here. I don't know if you can see it. It's like behind this skull sticker. The tadpoles are just cleaning it. Tadpoles are bottom feeders. They eat algae, dead stuff, dead fish, dead carcasses, sometimes dead plants. They do a lot of that. The problem is when they grow up. I thought about keeping a few, but I am selling them, like as fish bait or stuff like that. If you want them, if you actually want to buy some, email me, and I will actually. We can talk it through. I I don't do PayPal or credit cards because I think that's scam. But here's basically what I do. If you live like somewhere far there, you send me the money for shipping and handling and all that, and the money for the tadpoles. And I actually send the tadpoles to you first class, 1-day delivery, but you have to pay shipping and handling. I deliver anywhere in the US. Listen close. Hear the dripping? That is coming from behind. From the bubbler, and some leftover water dripping in the drip plate. And from the sump. The sump did overflow here earlier. So, basically, sometimes I release pressure from the sump by opening it. But not always. Just once in a while. You know, give it some blast. And whenever I have to drain it, I get the bucket in here. I set the fish tank on the hose, god dang it. I bring the bucket in here. And I just set it right here. Oh, actually, I kind of have like bundle packages because I'm just trying to get them out of here and try and get them sold. I have a couple of them sold, but if you want to buy them separate, like you just want one pet frog, I usually charge cheaper in a pet shop. Pet shop for pet frogs, just like this. Oh. There's not smeared. They usually sell them like $10 a frog. If you just want one, I'm selling them $5 a frog. But if you want like 10 for a combo package, like if you're planning on using them for bait, I'm selling them like $10, like 10 for 10 or something like that. Maybe 10 for 20. I'm not really sure. I just know that I'm trying to get rid of them here, and I'll really go any price. If you don't have that much, I'm willing to work with you. But you have to include it. I'll be right back, guys. Guys, I have to go. I will do a part 2 to this stream later. But like I was saying, I do go for combos. I'm just trying to get rid of them. Doesn't matter. But I am going to stop the live stream now because I have stuff to do. But I do plan on doing a part 2 to this video. So don't worry. It'll get done. And I'm actually going to start the live event now. So you guys see that. I'll set the time and everything for maybe 5 o'clock. Yeah, about 5 o'clock. You can actually hear the sump overflowing here. And the only reason it's overflowing is because there's air pockets in it. So the water level is lower than it is. And so instead of what bubbles getting shoved up, water's coming out of the sump. But yeah, guys, I'll see you guys in a little. Oh, how much? Oh, as I was saying, it's like $5 for one, because at pet shop they like charge 10 for one. But if you're planning on using them like for bait or stuff, I'll like go 10 for a couple. But I'm keeping a couple for myself just to get them done with. Not mention you have to pay for shipping and handling, because if you live like near Reading, you can come pick them up yourself, or near Michigan, come pick them up yourself, or I can deliver. But if you live like in a different state, that's another issue. But and there's something again. Basically, when your sump is like flooded, is like too much here, you have to press down the lid to get air out. But I will be seeing you guys in a few. I have to go. I'm gonna actually start a stream event. I might have the part 2 here, maybe towards 5 or 4 o'clock. Probably towards 5. But I do cost. You have to include shipping, handling, all that. But I'm gonna be back in a few towards 4 or 5 o'clock. I'll set the stream probably for 4:30. If I'm on earlier or later, doesn't really matter. But I will do a part 2 this in a few. I just have to go. So I'll see you guys in a bit. I'll set the stream like right now. Let's see. I'm gonna say about 4:30-ish for sure. So let's get to it. See ya later. Come back for my other stream if you are willing to. I do Q&As and stuff. But check out my videos. They're actually really good if you actually seen them. I can't really do much vlogging because I rarely go anywhere. It's like my only issue here. I'll fix it later. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Have a nice day.